Hey, Debbie. It's Richard. I need to talk to Tom. We had an accident out here.
Let me get him, Richard. Hold on.
Hello, it's Tom.
Hey, Tom. It's Richard.
Hey, Richard, how are you?
Well, not so good. About an hour ago, we had a scaffold builder fall off a scaffold.
Oh my God, is he okay?
Yeah. The medics got him stabilized, and they're getting him ready to put him in a chopper to take him to the hospital.
Wow, this is not good. What happened?
He was standing outside of a platform, receiving some material from another guy, and lost his balance. That's when he fell.
So he wasn't tied off?
Yeah, he was tied off to the horizontal above him, but that broke when he fell.
What was he doing outside the handrails?
Well, you have to be outside of the platform to start the next section of scaffolding.
So he was exposed to a fall?
Yeah, he's exposed to a fall.
And that's the procedure?
That's the standard method of building hanging scaffolding.
Okay, we need to do something to correct this. Did you talk to the foreman yet?
Yeah, I talked to the foreman, and I told him to take the rest of the day off.
What about the crew?
The crew's pretty shaken up about it.
Okay, when are we going to finish the scaffolding? We got to get this job done.
We're going to start on the scaffolding underneath the platform in the morning.
How much is left, and can we do it safely?
There's quite a bit of work left. We got about 4 or 5 days.
So you're telling me there's not a safer way to get this done?
We're going to build the scaffolding with the same method. It's going to come with the same risk.
That is unacceptable, Richard. You're
Tom.
gonna sit here and tell me we lost a
Tom.
good man. I'm gonna be neck deep in lawsuits. You're
Tom,
telling
stop.
me that you can't find a safer way
We
to
had
do this?
Dynamic in the office 2 weeks ago to show us a new safe deck system. And if I remember correctly, with the new safe deck, we can build the scaffolds from a safe working platform.
Yeah, I hear you. Listen, we gotta call Dynamic, but this is what I need you to do. You need to get
Look, Tom,
Max.
I gotta go. They're loading that guy up in the chopper. Do whatever you have to do to get Dynamic out here.
The SafeDeck scaffold system is the only purpose-built product that allows erectors to install up to 90% of all structural scaffold components from a safe working platform without exposure to leading-edge falls. SafeDeck scaffold system is exclusively available throughout the Gulf of Mexico from Dynamic Industries, the Gulf's leading construction and fabrication contractor. Let's examine the incredibly safe and efficient SafeDeck scaffold system. Each truss consists of 3 hinges which allow for free range of movement. At one end of the truss, there are 2 hinges which allow the truss to swing in a horizontal motion away from the erector. The horizontal hinges allow for a 180-degree range of motion from the existing working platform. The third hinge is located on the opposite end of the truss. It is rotated 90 degrees to allow the truss to be installed with a vertical range of motion. The vertical and horizontal range of the truss allows the erector to safely install it around any obstruction. When compared to other supported scaffold systems and verified through the third-party testing, installation of the SafeDeck system proves to be 3 times faster than other systems on the market. The SafeDeck system requires standard hand tools that are commonly used by experienced scaffold erectors. Tools like a standard steel hammer, a 7/8" scaffold ratchet, level, wrench, and wire cutters. The SafeDeck product is designed with the scaffold contractor's current inventory in mind. The product has been simplified to work with most tube and clamp, pin and ring systems, including planking and decking products. Prior to connecting the trusses, the lead erector and competent person are required to inspect the trusses looking for any damage or corrosion. Due to the weight of the trusses, the SafeDeck system requires 2 erectors to safely install the trusses. Connecting the trusses to the vertical members is as simple as connecting a standard horizontal member. When both horizontal end connectors are moved into position onto the vertical member rosettes, the erector will use a standard steel hammer to secure both wedge assemblies. With the lower SafeDeck truss still in the folded position, the erectors can install another SafeDeck truss at the proper guardrail height. With both SafeDeck trusses now installed in the folded position, the erectors can install a standard pin and ring vertical member. Now that both trusses are properly secured and the vertical member has been installed, the erectors can swing the truss out into a 90-degree position from their current position. The erectors will then repeat the previous steps at the adjacent corner of the working platform. When installed properly, the safe deck system will be level. Once the erectors have positioned and secured both trusses in the 90-degree position, the erectors will then install the truss retainer pin, locking the system in place. Now, the erectors can install the desired platform product. To install planking, the erectors will place the planks on the trusses and simply slide them out towards the unsupported vertical member until the trusses are completely planked. The erectors will be able to install all of the planking from within the 100% guard-railed platform from which they are currently working. The erectors will not have to unhook from their current anchor point or leave the security of the completed platform to complete the new portion of platform. Using the safe deck truss as a tie-off point, the erectors step outside of the original platform for the first time throughout the entire process to remove the guardrails from the existing platform and install them on the newly constructed safe deck scaffold system. The vertical members are coupled to the approved structure with the necessary components. Every time safe deck trusses are cantilevered, the system must be supported by attaching the scaffold to the overhead structure with tube and clamp, cables, or other suitable connections. After completion of the initial cantilevered platform, the erectors can now safely work from that platform while they replicate the new method of cantilevering, hanging platforms out to the desired target. The safe deck system clearly reduces the construction time for cantilevered working platforms. When configured correctly, the safe deck system delivers a greater than heavy-duty load rating. This revolutionary product offers a higher degree of safety, allowing personnel to work from an OSHA-compliant working platform. Additionally, the safe deck system involves fewer components compared to traditional scaffolding methods, reducing the potential for dropped objects. SafeDeck is the industry leader in safe scaffolding technology, and only Dynamic Industries can deliver expert installation and rental capabilities of the SafeDeck system for your facility.